Watch this video if you want to become confident with talking to women and just people in general. All right?
That's Hunter.
What's going on, guys? Kayvon Rashad will help you men get fit physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Today I'm going to give you guys a few points, heavy game, on how you can get better with talking to women and just having great conversations with people in general. But before I get into this video, make sure you guys like this video, make sure you guys comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and if you haven't already, you need to go get my new ebook, Magnet Man 101. Man, shit will change your motherfucking life, man, and plant great seeds in your head, man. All right, let's get into this video. All right, so for my people that are introverts, I know I would consider myself an introvert. Something I gotta let you guys down with. You're not really an introvert. You're not born an introvert. See, depending on your lifestyle, your environment, you were programmed to be to yourself, to be in your shell, right? And so you were in this environment for a while, and because of that, you developed this introvert style of talking. For me, you know, I have other siblings, but we didn't live together. We didn't have the same mom, so we didn't live together. So basically, I was the only child, and I didn't really have a lot of people, a lot of kids my age that I had to play with. So I was pretty much by myself. So because of that, I didn't have that much interaction with other kids at an early age. So because of that, I didn't really have a lot of people to talk to. All right, I didn't have a lot of kids growing up to play with, right? Other than my cousins, but that wasn't a lot. I didn't see my cousins a lot. So understand that if you believe you're an introvert, you're only an introvert because your environment made you an introvert, right? The environment you grew up in programmed you to be an introvert, right? So again, you're not really an introvert. I want you to get that out your head, all right? But we're gonna change that, right? So I'm gonna go into the actual first step on how to become more confident when talking to women and just people in general. Okay, guys, the first thing you need to understand, what do humans love to talk about more than anything? You got it right. People love to talk about themselves, bro. And because of that, it is super simple to have conversations with people. Want to know how you do that? Ask them questions about themselves. Fellas, have you ever had a girlfriend, long-term girlfriend? You can ask her, how was work today? What happened at work today? How did you feel at work today? You can ask that one simple question. Your woman, whether she talks a lot or whether she doesn't talk a lot, she can go on for a fucking hour on how work went today, right? Something happened at work today, story happened at work, she wanted to tell you. She wants to tell you. She has to let it out. She has to spill the beans, right? And if you're a dude like myself, right, that don't really like talking much, but right, to listen to people and let people talk, you're gonna ask certain questions, bro. So the first thing you need to understand, bro, having conversations with people is super easy. You just need to understand that people love to talk about themselves. So you ask the right questions. You ask open-ended questions. People are going to answer them. And the most important thing in this equation when you're asking these questions is you need to listen versus responding. You need to listen versus just responding. You need to listen. Really listen, because when you're listening, the person is giving you information. Think of it, when somebody's talking to you, they're giving you information. And you can use the information to go and ask questions about the information they're giving you. All right? I think I use this one example. Say, for instance, you're talking to a girl, she like ice cream. You say, oh, you like ice cream? Say, yeah, she like strawberry. You like strawberry ice cream? Yeah. And you say, what about other flavors? What other flavors? You know, you can ask multiple questions. You can ask questions, bro, and they're gonna give you answers. And then, but the most important part of this is you have to really listen. Because when you listen, they're giving you information. So the first thing you need to understand in this equation is people love to talk about themselves. So because people love to talk about themselves, it's very important for you to shut the fuck up and just listen. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. He gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Please use it wisely. You need to let people talk. If you got women, you talk to girls, bro. You want to make a woman feel comfortable. You cannot judge them. People in general, you can't judge them. Even if you're judge them in your head, where your facial expressions aren't changing, your body language is changing. But don't judge them, because again, You want to make people comfortable around you, bro. When have a conversation, you want to make people comfortable. And when you get people comfortable, they start to talk more and more and more. The best compliment I can receive from a woman is that, oh, I feel comfortable around you. I feel like I can turn my brain off around you. I feel like I can be my authentic self around you, right? And that is a great thing, because if she's not comfortable around you, she's not going to really talk that much. She's not going to give you enough information. So you want people to talk. You want people to feel comfortable around you. How do you do that? By shutting the fuck up, not judging people, and just let them talk. And listen, after they tell you some information, say a statement, and then ask another question. Don't make it like an interview style, though. That's the thing. Like, she says something, don't make it an interview. Like, let it flow naturally. Trust me. If you just relax and be calm, the conversation will flow naturally. You're not even gonna have to force it. It's not even gonna be forced. Especially if this is a woman you're talking to, or people that are cool. Bro, they're gonna love, when people love to talk about themselves, man. So because people love to talk about themselves, your conversations can flow naturally, bro. All right? So first things first, understand that people love to talk about themselves, and all you have to do is just sit back, ask them the right questions, and listen, all right? All right, guys. Next point I want to make about improving your social skills. Understand, it's just like building any muscle in your body. You have to work the muscle. You have to train the muscle. You have to put the reps in. Just like you do the reps for your bicep curls, right? And they blow up. Just like you hitting the progressive overload on bench press. Your chest getting bigger, your bench press is getting stronger. You gotta put those reps in with your social skills. So any chance you get, have a conversation with somebody, bro. Trust me, you have to really be conscious, because I know for myself, bro, like sometimes I don't be want to talk, but then I have to also catch myself and say, hey, I want to improve my social skills. I'm going to be in the room with certain people. I got to be able to use this as practice. Use any conversation with people as practice, right? Whether it's a random person in the street, the clerk, the store clerk at a grocery store, right? The receptionist, whatever. Like, you want to be able to use your skills, bro. They say, hey, how you doing? Bro, I think Uncle Ron, he always said in videos, bro, just start off with saying hi to 3 women a day, or 3 people per day, right? Build your strength, build the muscle of just getting used to talking and speaking to people, right? Once you do that, then say, hey, how you doing today, right? Sometimes, most of the time, a lot of times, people they're gonna just say, oh, it's good. How about yourself? Good. Some people don't really want to have a conversation, but you're gonna find that person that's gonna go into detail, right? And this is a way you build you build that strength of talking to people. Because the more you do it, the better you're going to get with talking to people, bro. It's just gonna become second nature, bro. It's gonna become second nature. So you gotta understand, bro. I'm giving you this information now, but you still have to put in the reps. Any chance you get to talk to somebody, bro, whether it's at work, at the store, on the street, the gym, wherever, just have a conversation. It doesn't have to be long, but just get used to talking to people, bro. Just get used to talking to people. Women are the easiest to talk to, bro. Women are the easiest to talk to. They're super easy to talk to, bro. Especially if she likes you, bro. If she likes you, she's gonna be talking most of the time. When you're talking to women, bro, you want to make sure they're talking 70 to 80% of the time anyway, right? Now, women still want to know a little bit about you, but you don't want to be talking too much, right? You want to be asking her questions, right? You want to be asking her questions, right? Getting to know more about her, right? Because it's going to be a lot easier when a woman's talking about you, when you let a woman talk. Because a woman can go on, like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, bro. If you ever had a girlfriend, bro, and comment below if you ever been in a situation, bro. You ask a girl one question, she goes on for an hour about the shit, bro. Like, she ended up going on talking about some other shit that doesn't have anything to do with the shit you asked her at the beginning. It transitioned so smooth and effortlessly. So understand, bro, you gotta put those reps in. You gotta get the reps in, man. You gotta put those reps up. It's just like building a muscle. It's just like building a muscle on your body, right? Repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. So you gotta make sure, any chance you get, have a conversation. But start off, bro, and just say hi to 3 to 5 people per day. It doesn't have to be just 3 to 5, but just start off with 3 to 5 minimum per day. That's like baseline. And then as you get better with that, have a conversation. Hey, how's your day going today? Having a great day today? What's going on? You know, just little things like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you guys the next point. All right, guys, now when it comes to the actual conversation, you wanna ask what or how questions. You wanna ask what or how questions. And the reason why is because these type of questions tend to get more better responses, longer responses. It's like like I said, open-ended questions. So instead of saying like, "Oh, where you from?" That person just responds with some shit like, "Oh, I'm from Florida," right? Now you can say some other shit like, if you do ask that "where you from" question, instead of saying "where you from," they say, "Oh, what's it like where you from? How's the area where you from?" They go into detail. You know what I mean? But at the same time, bro, you want to ask what or how questions. Why is a good question to ask, but sometimes you got to make sure, sometimes you got to be, it's like a 50-50 with why question. Because with why, it can come off as being defensive. And you just want to ask what or how questions. I think those are the best questions. All right. I learned that in the book, Never Split the Difference. It's a great book, great negotiation book from a CIA agent. All right. But again, you want to ask what or how questions. These are questions that get people explain more into detail, right, on certain things you guys are talking about. That's one. That's two. That's some heavy game right there. What or how questions. But asking open-ended questions is going to be your best friend, bro. Because like I said, you want people to talk. You want to get information. Ask open-ended questions. Ask open-ended questions. I think that's the best thing you can do to have better conversations. Notice I didn't say anything about what you're going to be saying or what you're going to be doing. I'm really telling you guys to ask certain questions, to open the questions, and to listen. Listening is the most important thing, because if you're not listening, you're not going to have good conversations. Another thing I forgot to tell you guys, people love to talk about themselves and they love to hear their name. So if you're saying their name in conversation, "Oh, what's up, Kayvon?" Like, how do you do that? But Kayvon, what's it like doing that, Kayvon? Like, people love to hear their name. So, you know, that's a little charisma game. You know what I mean? That's some real charming game for you right there. Like, say people's name. You don't want to overkill it. You don't want to overdo it too much. You don't want to do too much and say your name every fucking sentence. But every now and then, just throw their name out there, bro. Make people feel special. If you haven't already, bro, there's 2 books I'm going to recommend to you guys. It's called How to Talk to Anyone. It's called How to Talk to Anyone. It's a big yellow book. You can get it online. You can get it at Barnes & Noble, or you can listen to it on Spotify, because they have an audio book. And it's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. You can read those 2 books, and your conversation game and your social game will be unstoppable. But the most important thing when you read those books is applying the information. You have to apply the information. You don't get better by just knowing. You get better from doing. It's great to learn how to do something, but to really put it all together, you need to learn it, and then you need to go out there and do it. This is what I'm telling you guys. Every chance you get, just have some conversations. Say hi to 3 to 5 people per day. Have those conversations in the store, at your job, with your family, your friends, people you don't know. Because the more you do this, the better you get. Go out. This is why I say, bro, go out by yourself sometimes. That's another way you can improve your social skills. Go out by yourself. Go out to yourself. You know, I went to a bar last night. I didn't go to a bar, I went to a restaurant. I sat at the bar last night by myself. My family, they went out of town for the night for Christmas, and I was by myself. My friends are out of town, so I was like, damn, do some solo shit. Went at the bar, you know, just have a little conversation. There's a couple next to me, you know what I mean? So they were asking me, I had an espresso martini. They were like, "Oh, what's that?" And we just started talking a little bit, some little small talk, nothing crazy. But the point I want to say is that just go out by yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. It's having better conversations. Being confident with talking to women, being confident in talking to people. It's not going to necessarily take confidence. It's going to mostly take courage. All right. Courage is taking action even when you feel fear. You know what I mean? So getting out of your comfort zone is going to be very important. All right. Let me get to the last and final point. All right, guys. This is something that I tell you guys all the time if you're on this channel about getting chose, your mouth closed. there's a technique in How to Talk to Anyone book, and it's called the What's It, What's That method. And basically that method is you put on nice clothes. You know, you make yourself a magnet. You get something unique about you that make people want to stop. For me, the uniqueness about me is that I have a strong and swole body. I have tattoos. I used to have a nose piercing. I hadn't taken it out. It came out a couple months ago, so I didn't put it back in yet. But, you know, for me, I'm a swole guy. Like, if you see me in person or you see me in the gym, you're like, that's Juice Jack. True story, last night, before I went to the bar, I went to another place different downtown area, and I was walking, and a dude was like, "You play football?" I was like, "Nah, I never play football. I'm a trainer, or whatever." But he seen me before, and I told him that. And so when he seen me again, I just told him that I played linebacker or whatever, right? We was joking or whatever. But the point I want to make is that was like a conversation opener, right? He was able to start a conversation just by asking something about me. And, you know, if I wanted to, we could have went into more detail. We could have talked about a lot longer. So you want to have a what's it, a what's that method. Or if you see somebody that they have something unique about them, you know, they might have a nice car, super nice car. You may be into cars. You can ask that person. That's like your opener and starting a conversation. Talking about cars. You see somebody with nice shoes. Oh, those are nice, bro. You collect shoes? From me, I've been collecting cologne. I get a lot of compliments on my cologne. So, you know, people smell my cologne. Damn, that shit smells good. Like, damn, where you get that from? And we have conversations, right? Or people see me, you know, they see how swole I am. They're like, damn, like you swole, like you play football? Like, nah, but I'm a trainer and stuff. And then we start having a nice little dialect. But the point I want to make is you want to either you want to have that what's that method, which is a great way for getting people to come to you and starting conversations, or you want to make sure you want to look for people that have that what's that method, so you can start a conversation with them. I think that's some great game, right? But if you're someone like myself, I'm very reserved and chill to myself. I like to be the person to have the what's that method, right? But you can see somebody, it can work both ways. You know, you can be that person and you can also see that person. But what's that method is very great for getting people to come to you, right? If you're someone that's more reserved. For me, I put on nice clothes. I always keep myself groomed. I'm in great shape. I have tattoos. So people are intrigued about that, right? This is why when I start making more money, like my money just starts growing, I'm gonna get a Rolex, right? And what a Rolex is gonna do is when I get that Rolex, I'm gonna be going to steakhouses and stuff, you know, being in affluent areas. You know, I'm already living in an affluent area now. So when I get the Rolexes and shit like that, that's just gonna put me on a different caliber. It's gonna put me in a different level. And, you know, people see the Rolex, like, you know, other people that have the Rolex, they're gonna understand, like, damn, what kind of Rolex is that, whatever, how long you had it. And it's gonna be to put me in different places that I wouldn't even imagine being in. All right. But the point I want to make is, guys, find your what's that method. For you, you might want to get tattooed. You might want to get nose piercings, right? You might want to have a bald head. Like, it's little shit like that that's gonna get you that what's that method. You know what I mean? Getting people to come to you, or you see the what's that method on someone else and you're able to use it against them, right? To start having conversations. But you just want to find that unique factor in yourself, or you want to look for it in someone else to be able to start a conversation. But the point is, bro, to summarize, it's super easy to talk to people, especially women. But the key points I want to point out is that you want to make sure you want to get to know about people. You want to learn about people. You want to learn about what they like, what they do. Because people love to talk about themselves. People love to hear their names. People love to talk about themselves. People love to hear their names, and people love to hear people. People love to see people listen to them talk, and that makes you attractive, especially women, because women love to yap. Women are yappers. Women are professional yappers. So just find your what's that method, letting people talk, listening, you know, not judging them. That's another big thing too. If you want to get more information out of women, shit that women usually don't like to disclose, don't judge them. Make them feel comfortable talking to you. Because the more comfortable a woman gets, she's going to reveal more and more and more. And she's also going to be able to trust you. And again, before she can be sexually attracted to you, she has to be comfortable with you and she has to trust you. All right? Hope you guys like this video, man. Stay tuned for the next fucking video, guys. I'm bringing out so much heat. And let me know if you got questions you guys may have. Grab my fucking ebook, Magnet Man 101, or any other resources that are free in the description. Deuces.